It wasn't me. You probably remember this evasive saying from your childhood, but ironically, it is still applicable in your adult life and especially in the workplace. Picture this. You're a leader and it's the end of the day. Everyone is left but you. Looking around, you notice the trash is full. Tools are on the floor. Electrical cord is stretched across the warehouse, a scene that screams trip hazard. And of course, the back door is wide open. Reluctantly, you decide to explore some more and go outside to the yard where the trucks are parked. They are unlocked, unkept, and smell of cigarette smoke. This is not even close to the expectations you have set for your team when closing the shop. And you have a sneaking suspicion of who the culprits are. You decide to address this collectively with your team, but much to your disappointment, you are met with blank faces. Your team members are looking at each other and claiming, "It wasn't me." Hi, I'm Rod, and this scenario probably sounds way too familiar. One of the last things you want to see out of your team is the inability to come clean or to accept accountability for their actions. So today, let's take a look at what it means to be accountable, the ramifications of not promoting this as a leader, and the importance of setting this as an expectation in your workplace culture. First, let's explore responsibility to get to the notion of accountability. Responsibility is task-oriented. When you are in a team culture, sometimes you have both individual and shared tasks. Accountability is what happens after a situation has occurred. When someone is being accountable, they own it. They accept responsibility for choices and actions in a situation where they were involved. If you as the leader address the situation as you did with the closing duties of the shop, and everyone says, "It wasn't me," they are not assuming accountability for the shared task for which they are responsible. Essentially, they are not owning it. So why does this happen? Well, they may struggle with being accountable for tasks they weren't individually responsible for completing. However, this "it wasn't me" attitude is self-centered and self-serving. Just because they may not be individually responsible for the task in question on that day doesn't mean they shouldn't be accountable for the collective efforts. In all reality, I see this as an opportunity for taking initiative. I also believe that you either succeed as a team or you fail as a team. That is the way I operate as a Green Beret, and that is the way I want my team to operate today. From my experience in leading and working with hundreds of other teams, when one or more team members are not accountable for shared responsibilities, it can lead to an unhealthy team dynamic and a toxic work culture, such as it can create resentment amongst team members who have different standards of performance. Some team members will not want to work with particular team members because of their "it wasn't me" attitude. Or it may result in high performers lowering their own standards of performance. It really creates a mentality of, well, if they can do it, so can I. As a leader, you must get in front of this toxicity to ensure your organization presents a positive reputation with customers and for your projects to stay on track. It begins with setting this as an expectation. So make it a point to talk with your team about what accountability means in your own workplace. Have your employees break into groups, discuss what accountability means and ways they can be accountable going forward. Finally, just remember, as soon as you get rid of this "it wasn't me" attitude, your accountability will start to soar across the organization. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching Trifecta's Project Tip of the Week. If you're not aware, our mission is to elevate the industry and grow businesses by growing people. If you found this information valuable and want to learn more, visit us at trifectagrowthinstitute.com and get the latest and greatest training, leadership, and coaching in the industry. Finally, don't forget to follow us on LinkedIn and Facebook so you can get more of these great tips and upcoming course information. Until next week, I'll see you later.